Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Stephanie, and today I'm going to do a cash stuffing and sinking fund overview. You can tell I don't ever do these because all of my money is out of frame. Excuse me. We budgetally. We budget digitally for the most part, but I do take out cash for our sinking funds, and I just keep them in these jars here in my dresser because I don't have like a binder or any envelopes, and I'm trying to avoid buying any of that. I'm just using what I already have on hand. I have a label maker, so I just made a label for each one of these jars. This says gifts, but it's not a gift jar. This is what it was before. I got this idea from Gail Vaz-Oxlade. She has a show called Till Death Do Us Part, and about 10 years ago when I first started budgeting as a single woman, I did her jar system to help me stay on budget. So this was my gifts jar way back then, but it is now our clothing jar. So I'm just going to go ahead and open or pull the money out of each one of these and count it and add what we are planning to put in for the month of February. So let's get started with the cars jar. I just have like a simple piece of paper in here that shows like what I've deposited and subtracted, and I try and write, if I subtracted anything, what the reason was. So according to this sheet here, I deposited $30 in October, and then I added another $10, and then I added $30 in November, and then I added $30 in December, and now I'm going to add $10, so my total should be $160. So let's see how much we have in here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150 plus 10, $160. Putting that back in the jar. Then I'm just going to write here plus 10 to give us 160 on to, what's today? 6/23. And there we go. All right, next up is the home jar. Okay. So my simple little piece of paper here says, we started out with 50. I took 10 out because I needed it for my kids' jar in September. I'm pretty sure that was for when I signed my son up for daycare. I needed some money for his registration fee. So I took 10 out, which gave us 40. Then I added 30 in October, and then 10 in November, another 30 in November, and 30 in December. So that leaves us with $140. Give it a little county count here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 20, 30, 40. And then today I'm going to add another $10. So that gives us $150 in the home jar. Okay. All right, next up is the kids jar. This one should have lots of money in it because I put $130 in it last month because my kids want to go to Monster Jam. So, yep, as you can see, I started out with 50 and I took 50 out for my son's daycare enrollment fee. Then we added 30 in October, added 10 in November, another 30 in November. I subtracted or took out 10 in December. I'm pretty sure that was for like my kids' allowance. I added 30 in the end of December, I took out $8 for my son's helping poop scoop and helping with the fence on our property. I added $10 that I found at the end of the month in December. Then I added $130 last month, and I took $2 out for my son cleaning up the yard. So we should have $220 in this jar. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20. 220. And then today, my boys washed my car for me yesterday. So instead of $10 like every other jar got, I'm only putting in $4 because I gave them $3 each for washing my car. So now we have $224. Okay. All right, so next is the clothing. Carter, can you be quiet, please? So if you guys watched my last video, well, it wasn't my last video. A couple of videos ago, I explained how I was supposed to pay $96.89 for some clothes that my husband and my son needed. But I wasn't able to do that because I ended up pulling money from our savings account into our checking account to help us finish out the month. And the reason for that is there isn't any money in this clothing jar. Carter, stop. There's only $30 in here right now. I had to get some thermals for my husband in November, and then my husband and my son needed some shoes in January, so the only thing that's left in here is $30, which is not enough to cover the purchase I made at the end of January. So I'm gonna have to pull it's $96, so $66, $67 out of these other jars to pay for that purchase that's on our credit card, so that we don't accrue any interest for that, for our card that we use for everyday purchases. So today I am going to add $10 to this jar, so that'll give us $40. Let's see.
Mommy. Mommy.
What? No, stop. My helper has joined me. Give me that, please, before you rip it. Thank you. All right, and last but not least is the pets jar.
No.
Okay, so stop. We started with $50. We took $10 out for kids for some reason. Added $30 in October. Added $40 in November and $30 in December. So we should have $140. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 20, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So 140. And today I'm going to add another $10 to give us $150. Thank you. Alright guys, so that is it for this cash stuffing and sinking funds update. I'm pretty sad that I'm going to have to take almost $60 out of these drawers, or these jars, to make the purchase for the clothing for my family. But I'm glad we have the money. My kids do have to go to the dentist on Wednesday, February 8th. I know my oldest son does have a cavity, so we will probably have to pull some money out of these jars to get his tooth repaired. Also, we do have dental insurance, but if you guys have dental insurance, you know it doesn't pay very much. We're also going to a new dentist since we moved down south. We've you know, gotten a new dentist for our kids, and this is our first time going there, so I'm not sure what the rates or prices are going to be like, or what our insurance is going to cover. But I am thankful that we have some cash on hand to be able to take care of unexpected expenses like that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my first cash stuffing and sinking funds update. Maybe I'll do these quarterly just so you guys can see what's going on with my sinking funds and have a little cash stuffing action on my channel. Until next time, I will see you guys later.
1,
Bye.
2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9.
No. Is that uno?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Close. Okay. We'll see you guys later.
1, 2,
Bye.
3,